Hello.
What's going
How's
on?
everyone doing today? Because you're back with Across the Board, sponsored by MoneyBall Metrics. I am your host, AlphaDog Bets. I almost used my first name. It's way too early, JD. I almost used my legal name saying that I'm the host. But JD, how are you today, brother? Happy 4th of July.
Happy 4th of July, man. Doing well, man. I can't lie. I am ready to get out of here and go and get on the boat.
Yeah, I don't blame you. I'm in the same boat. I'm ready to do 4th of July activities. You know what I mean?
Yep.
4th of July activities. JD, I did just tweet it out. We are going to be starting with some hot dog eating contest bets, because what's better than betting on people eating a disgusting amount of food in a short amount of time? I love it. I'm not going to lie. I'm a huge hot dog eating contest fan. It's an event me and my father used to watch every year as a child together. Just something I absolutely love. It's right around the corner from where we live, essentially. It's right in our backyard. So I'm a big hot dog eating contest guy. JD, how are you today, bro?
Good, man. Good. Yep.
I think I already asked you that.
You did. But yeah, it's
one of those days.
Today has already started out well because we still have tennis. Still going on. Still a lot of a whole lot of tennis. So yeah, man, everything started well there today.
Love to hear that. Not for me. I wanted Osaka to win, so I was upset about that. I didn't actually need money on it. As you know, JD, I took a couple long shots after the first round when a ton of favorites lost, and I took her at plus 7,500. She was all the way down to plus 3,000, so I was hoping she'd make a deeper run, but we did not get Osaka through to the next round there. All right, JD, as always, we're going to do a recap, and then we're going to get into the hot dog eating contest bets. JD, how'd you do yesterday?
Yesterday wasn't bad. I finished a little bit up. It all came down to that last play on the day, which was the play that we talked about on here yesterday. It was that Giants and the Diamondbacks over. That one got sweaty, but it did get there for us.
There we go.
So yeah, it actually ended up being a small profitable day.
We love profitable days. I'll go in here next, JD. I went 3-1. We had a very big day for the AlphaDog team, looking to carry that into the Friday, July 4th weekend slate. All right, JD, it's my time.
Let's do it.
And now we're going to dive in to the hot dog eating contest bets. Guys, my favorite bet on this contest. Let me pull it up here. You can currently take a combined total of Joey Chestnut and Miki Sudo. Miki Sudo is the women's champion who wins it every year. You can currently get the two of them at over 120 total hot dogs eaten. So, theory around this. Miki Sudo last year broke the woman's record. She consumed 51 hot dogs. If anyone knows Joey Chestnut, 70 is his number. He's going to go over that 70. He'll be right around that between 70 and 73. The weather today, it's not that hot in the area. It's perfect eating weather. I know, it's kind of funny to say. But when it gets too hot, these guys are sweating. They're gross. It costs them a couple dogs in the field. In today's contest, they're going to be able to eat. And like I said, Miki Sudo last year in 2024 broke her all-time record and the woman's all-time record by finishing 51 dogs. I think Chestnut's going to hit at least 70, probably finish around 72. If I had to guess the exact number Joey would finish on, I would pick 72. So all she's going to have to get to is 48 to 49 dogs when she broke the record of 51. So that's the play we're going with. You can currently get that at a plus 100. And I do think she is going to have a big performance today. She could break her own record by beating that 51 total she set last year. JD, are you big into the hot dog eating contest?
You know, I used to be, but this was years ago. It was back when the gosh, I can't think of his name right now. The small little dude, the foreign
Kobayashi?
Yes,
Kobayashi?
yes. Well, like I was in it, like when he was first, in it and actually winning. But yeah, it has obviously been actually some time since I have sat down and watched one. But where did you find that bet at? Like
FanDuel.
FanDuel? Okay.
Yep. FanDuel has a ton of different offerings here. They have a lot of ones you shouldn't take, like Joey Chestnut to win by 20 plus. Sometimes, some years, that has a good chance of hitting. It really, really does, but not this year. The competition's pretty good in the men's division. When you take a look at the competitors that'll be there, Patrick Bertoletti is the reigning champion. He won without Chestnut last year, but it did crack the 50 mark, and so I don't think Joey's going to go too high in the 70s. I don't anticipate him winning by 20-plus hot dogs, but that is where a lot of the lines are. A lot of the ways you can bet it is by how many hot dogs is Joey going to win by, and I'm just not comfortable taking anything like that. I do like the combination, yet again, of Mickey Sudo and Joey Chestnut together finishing over 120 hot dogs. That's my official play on the hot dog eating contest. That's our for fun. Don't go heavy on it, guys. I have $50 on it, so I can scream at the television and scream at people to eat hot dogs faster. I enjoy doing that. It's going to be a blast, but it's a fun bet. Don't go too crazy on it, guys. All right, JD. Well, I think that's going to do it for the hot dog hour. But are you ready to dive into what the people are here for, which is going to be the baseball hour?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Also, JD, I'm going to miss when the tennis is over, not having this behind me. It's kind of nice being able to look over my shoulder and see the score. So it has been fun having this on. But let's dive into the MLB hour with myself and my guy, JD. First game we're breaking down today is going to be the Reds and the Phillies. Pitching for the Reds today is Andrew Abbott. Abbott is 7-1 with a 1.79 ERA. JD, I'm going to pull up what his Cy Young odds are here because for some reason, we've been talking about this for about a month now, and he has been so crazy priced on the Cy Young, but he's been doing so well. Abbott, that I just have to bring it up and take a look. Like I said, he's 7-1 on the year with a sub-2 ERA. Let's pull it up here. So for the National League Cy Young, he gets no respect still, JD. He's currently has a plus 5,000 odds. He's right there with Robbie Ray, and even Mackenzie Gore has a better chance than him, and I just don't really comprehend why he's not getting any respect. Here is his exact numbers, guys. 7-1 with a 1.79 ERA and a 1.02 whip. Jesus Luzardo is only 3 people behind him in the Cy Young race, and he's 7-4 with a 4.06 ERA. Tell me how that makes sense. Abbott has a 1.79 ERA, 7-1 record, 1.02 whip. However, he basically has the same odds as Jesus Luzardo, who has a 4.06 ERA, a 1.45 whip, and a record of 7-4. That, to me, makes absolutely no sense, but I digress. JD, we got the Reds, we got the Phillies. What do you like in this spot?
I mean, yeah,
Happy
just
4th,
like
Cannibal. Same to you, Bruce.
What's going on, guys? Yeah, just like you said, our guy Andrew. I mean, he's just been pitching so well.
He's been so good.
And the Phillies versus actually left-handers, they have not been hitting well. That has been a full season-long trend there. So I was looking to be on the Reds here, or either the Reds' first 5, but. Then I looked, and then for the Phillies, we got Jesus on the mound, and, he had a little stretch there where he got absolutely bombed. But now he's starting to look like his old self, starting to pitch well. And then I looked, and as far as the Reds versus left-handers also, they do not hit them very well whatsoever. So that brought me to looking at the total in this game. And I'm doing something that y'all don't hear me say very often. But I'm taking the first 5 under 4.5 runs. Since I did bet this and send it out to clients, this number is moving. I would take the under 4. You can get 4.5 still, but they're really juiced. So I would lay off of that and actually just play that flat 4 now.
There we go. I like it. Well, JD, I definitely like what you're doing here because I'm on the under as well. I'm on the full game under, but I've already sent this out to clients. They absolutely love this play. It's one of my favorite plays of the day. You can currently get the full game under at 8. That's exactly what I'm playing. You know what you're going to get out of Abbott. He's been pitching great, and the Phillies really do struggle against left-handed pitching, as JD alluded to earlier. On the other side, Luzardo's starting to become Luzardo again. He's pitching like he did very early in the season, and I do think he'll have no issue slowing down the Reds offense. So by far, my favorite play in this game is the under 8. I think this will go comfortably under, and that's exactly what I am playing. It is a VIP play for me. Bruce likes the NRFI. Our guy Joe likes the NRFI.
That has to be really juiced.
Let's take a look at it. Let's pull it up. As you guys know on the show, if you've watched the show, you've probably never heard either one of us give out a Nerfy. That's not our betting style when it comes to baseball. So you don't see us going into these often, but might as well pull it up. If you guys are interested in it, we can talk about it. So first inning. While I find it, JD, say something.
This game.
Never mind, we don't need you to. Nerfy. -125. Not bad.
Really?
Not bad. I thought it was going to be significantly higher
I'm
than
about to
that.
say, I thought it was going to be one of those like minus 160s or something like that.
100%, 100%. Footy, I give your stupid fucking Pirates a compliment on Twitter. And now you're acting all crazy. Is it still your header, by the way? Let's click Footy's page. So I said the 2025 Pittsburgh Pirates are the greatest team in baseball because they have been as of late. And then I checked Footy Chancellor's page the other day, and his header photo was my tweet. Yep, it's still there. You can go see it. Click Footy's page. You will see my tweet about the Pirates being the best team in baseball in 2025. That is Footy Chancellor's header on his Twitter page.
And actually, while we're on that actually topic there, my favorite underdog on actually today's card is those Pittsburgh Pirates, and I actually locked them in at plus 166.
Oh, Footy's going to be happy about that. Let's pull that up real quick. We'll briefly talk about it because we know that's what oh, that's your play of the day?
No, actually, no, not my play of the day. No,
Well,
no.
play you just like. Sorry, I thought you really loved it because
This is my favorite underdog.
Okay, favorite underdog. That makes more sense because I'm on a play in that game. I didn't take the Mariners, but there ain't no shot I'm taking the Pirates against Woo back in there today. He was scratched yesterday. Brian Woo is back in, and I'll tell you guys my play on that game because it's one of my favorite on the entire day. I locked in the under 7.5 about an hour and a half ago. The line is now moved to a 7 flat. I don't mind it at 7. I liked it a lot more at 7.5. So the under in that game, we all know the Pirates offense can really struggle. But the Pirates have been really good as late. They've been winning a lot of 1-0 games. Brian Woo on the bump today for the Mariners. He'll do what Brian Woo does. He'll have a decent performance. He'll give up maybe 1 to 2 runs. That should be enough to keep this significantly under the under. So one of my favorite plays today is in that game. We're not talking about it, so we did want to touch on it quickly. All right, JD, we're going to move on to our second pre-scheduled game today. We have 4 pre-scheduled games. J-Bo, anyone else out there, any games you want us to talk about, drop them in. We're here for you. But we move on to the second game of the day, which is going to be the St. Louis Cardinals taking on the Chicago Cubs. Pitching for the St. Louis Cardinals is Miles Mikolas. Mikolas is 4-5 on the year with a 4.75 ERA and a 1.32 WHIP. On the other side, we have Colin Ray. Colin Ray is 5-3 on the year with a 4.37 ERA and a 1.37 WHIP. JD, when you see these two pitchers, you see their numbers, it's a little surprising to me that Colin Ray has been a better pitcher than Miles Mikolas. Let's be honest, both these guys, not exactly the guy you want on the bump whenever you see him out there. They're lower tier starters for each respected team. But Colin Ray's been okay. They're 5-3 with him on the bump. What do you like in this one?
Yeah, for me, this is just a Miles fade. This actually Cubs lineup, they actually profile extremely well against him, and he's one of those guys where he's had quite a few starts this year where he has held teams down, and I don't know how he is doing it. And then you see the starts just like he had last time versus actually Cleveland, where he did give up those runs. I believe he gave up 6 earned through actually 4 innings, and that is against a Cleveland team whose actually offense, as we all know, I do not like.
Especially now, they seem to have some extracurriculars. Is that a good way to put it, JD? Some extracurricular things going on with the ball club?
Man, when we found out what that was actually about yesterday, I was like, what?
First of all, did you see the pitch? Did you see that? Yeah. Oh, man, there's no way to even deny that.
I was about to say, like,
no way. Because, okay, just to paint the picture for everybody. Luis Ortiz. I keep saying Joey Ortiz, who's the shortstop for the Brewers. I have to stop doing it. It's Luis Ortiz, the pitcher. So the rumor is he was caught cheating on the first pitch of a 3rd inning bet. There was an insane amount of money that came in that the first pitch of the 3rd inning was going to be a ball. So he can't have that. If the allegations are true, that pitch can't be anywhere near the strike zone, right? Because guys take bad swings all the time. You have to ensure that they're not going to swing at that pitch. So he spiked the ball about 4 yards before the plate, guys. That pitch was 8 yards left and 4 yards before the plate. There wasn't a prayer that anyone would swing at that pitch. You could put me in the box. I was terrible at baseball, and I wouldn't have swung at that stupid pitch. So very, very interesting video. I recommend you guys searching it. Just search Luis Ortiz pitch. It'll be the first thing that pops up. It's pretty bad. It's pretty bad.
I mean, like, you're in the major leagues, man. Like, you can throw a ball and it be a whole lot closer than actually that, man.
A whole lot closer than that, yeah.
Just, like, throw it on the fucking plate. Like, just literally bounce it off the plate, man. Like,
yeah, it was pretty funny.
Like,
let me see if I can find it real quick. Hold on. I'm going to find it here, guys. Luis Ortiz, and I'm going to retweet the video. You guys can pull up my Twitter if you guys would like to see the video. It's a must watch. I just retweeted it from Ohio Tate, Barstool Tate. So check that out if you guys want. It's now at the top of my Twitter page. All right, JD. Footy's being a real asshole today. The Pirates win a couple games. He thinks that he can stand on the top of a rock and scream at us. Shut up, Footy. You're still a Bayern Munich fan, and they're so much worse than a United States soccer program, so take it easy over there. All right. So did you give an official play on this game, JD? Because I know I did not give mine. We've been sidetracked so many times already today.
I was getting there. I went with the Cubs' first 5 team total over 2.5. Also helps that today the wind is blowing out. It is not blowing out hard, but it is Wrigley Field, so any wind out helps. So yeah, I am on that first 5 team total over.
And I like the full game over, guys. It didn't make my card today. I have 6 straight plays and a parlay. There's a ton of games I like. This one was on the verge of making my card for taking the over, but I decided to play a couple other games over this one. But like I said, if I were to take anything on this game, it would be the over. All right, JD. We got 2 games scheduled left. Next game we're breaking down today. Someone must have said something in the comments. I can't see from how you're laughing. I will see it in one moment. Please don't say it out loud if it's insulting to me. But we are going to the Tampa Bay Rays taking on the Minnesota Twins. Pitching for the Tampa Bay Rays is Zach Little. Zach Little is 7-7 on the year with a 3.61 ERA. On the other side for the Minnesota Twins, we have Chris Paddock, who's 3-7 with a 4.7 ERA. Remember when Paddock was coming up, JD, and he was supposed to be the next great pitcher? Yep. That didn't exactly happen. So what do you like in this spot?
Man, as far as the pitchers go here, just you actually went over them really quick there, and I'm just going to say that they're both guys that I'm honestly trying to find spots to fade them.
Yeah.
And today, both of these offenses profile so well. Both of them do. And then at Target Field, you do not get weather like this very often. Today at first pitch, it's going to be in the mid-90s. We got the wind blowing out to left field. It's just, there you just don't normally get weather conditions like this. And I'm on the over 9.5 here. I think that both teams here put up some runs.
Yeah, so I agree with you there, and there's no way I'm ever going to back Chris Paddock, who, by the way, I was convinced his name was Chad Paddock for like 3 years, so seeing his name is actually Chris is kind of shocking to me. I know I should have admit that out loud, but there we go. I would lean the over here or take the Rays. Paddock is somebody I've liked to fade for years now, and it's done very well for me. You can currently get the Rays at a plus 100. That would probably be my favorite play on this game, but yet again, not a game I have an official play on. When we get the best bets, I'll be able to give you guys a couple more plays that I absolutely love today.
And before we move on, and that's one thing, the line there, the Twins being favored here, that also tells me that like the Twins are like going to put up runs. So.
And I do see a bunch of you guys did go on that video I posted because I just got like 13 likes on that retweet from that pitch from Luis Ortiz. If you're in the comments and you saw that by clicking, let us know what you thought of that pitch because it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. All right, JD, we have one more pre-scheduled game. J-Bo, you want us to talk anything? Put it in there. You might have put something in there earlier, but I have not seen it. So if you guys have any games, put them in.
He has a few in there.
Okay. Remind me what they are, J-Bo. Drop them in. But we'll go up to our last game we're planning today, which yet again is going to be the Detroit Tigers taking on the Cleveland Luis Ortizes. Pitching for the Detroit Tigers is Reese Olson. Olson is 4-3 on the year with a 2.96 ERA. Pitching for the Gardos is Slade Ciccone. Ciccone is 3-3 on the year with a 3.65 ERA. JD, the Tigers have a crazy record. They are 20 games above 500, but they're only 24-20 on the road. They are a team that is significantly better at home than they are on the road. They had an interesting game last night where they gave up a ton of runs. They lost last night to the Nationals 11-7. Not a great performance from them last night. Do they bounce back today? What do you like here, JD?
Man, this is a Guardians team that I'm just looking to continue to fade. They're on a losing streak now. They're actually 2-8 their last 10. And then at home, they haven't been great. They are 20-20 at home. While actually the Tigers have not been great on the road, they still are 24-20. I actually locked the touch price in at minus 115. It has gone up a little bit. I still think that it's fine. I don't understand such a price here. As far as actually Olsen going for the Tigers, the Guardians in a very limited sample size have actually hit him, and I'm assuming that's why the line is actually where it is.
I agree.
But actually, Reese Olsen has been actually pitching really well though.
Yeah, yes.
So I'm not really worried about that there. I just think for this Tigers team, I just think this is a cheap price. So
I feel the exact same way you do. So I'm also going to be on the Tigers stay at the -120. Too cheap to not play them in this spot. They should have no problem taking care of the Fighting Luis Ortizes. So give me the Tigers on the money line at -120. All right, we have a couple requests in here for some games. Cannibal is asking us to put in there 1 second here the absolute game of the year, the Super Bowl of the MLB today, which is going to be the White Sox and the Rockies. I'm not going to lie. I looked at this on the schedule and did laugh and said this is going to be a game either people are going to hammer or they're going to stay the hell away from because these are two terrible, terrible teams. Let's pull up the pitching matchup here. Pitching for the White Sox is Adrian Hauser. I believe he was just traded from the Brewers after he requested a trade and got shipped off to the White Sox. You get what you ask for sometimes. Well, Adrian Hauser is living that. He's 3-2 on the year with a 1.9 ERA. On the other side is our guy, Antonio Sensatella. Sensatella is 3-11 with a near 7 ERA and a near 2 whip. JD, White Sox are a -130. Do you have any action on this shit bowl?
No, man. There's a lot of baseball games to a day, and I have, I believe, 5 plays, and this just wasn't going to make it. But Cannibal, I would have to actually lean the other way. I'd have to lean the over here because my numbers as far as the total have it about right actually on it. But just like yesterday, man, the weather there is great. It is super hot. I believe the wind is blowing out. Well, like I said, there at that ballpark, that doesn't really matter very much, but it is really hot. So I know it's 2 bad teams, but that doesn't really mean unders though. Because actually really is as far as the pitching is really bad.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that both of these lineups can actually get some hits, and I would have to lean over, but that's not a strong take though. That's just how I would play it if I absolutely had to.
Yeah, no play for me on this game, guys. This is a true stay away. Yeah, I don't know how either of these teams are going to show up. I obviously love to fade Sensatella. If you've watched the show before and it's been on a pitching day of his, I'm a big fan of fading him. But today, no action in the spot with so many better opportunities to find some spots. Okay, we got another one. We have 3 more games from the viewers today. We appreciate you guys giving us some content to talk about. Next game we're going to talk about here is going to be the Brewers and the Marlins, I believe. Give me 1 second. Let me pull this up here.
Brewers and Marlins, man, this one to me is tough. This is one where the line is priced in a spot where it makes sense to me. I can give you reasons why I could back actually either side here. So that makes me just want to stay off. As far as the Marlins, they have Sandy on the mound, and he's somebody that I want to fade, but he's been pitching a little bit better, kinda. But as far as the Marlins, they've been hot, so don't really want to go against them. But then again, the Brewers have also been kind of hot, and actually their bats have been hot. So
yeah,
there's just a lot going on both sides there to where I see it priced. It just makes sense. So that's why I am going to stay away there.
Yep, I definitely don't blame you there. So I'll look into this one next, guys. As we know, Quinn Priester's on the bump for the Brewers, 6-2, 3.35 ERA, and then you have Sandy on the other side, the prize pitching possession of the Miami Marlins, right? 4-8 on the year with a 7 ERA. This guy's been dog shit. Sandy is supposed to have been the guy. He's supposed to have been having a big year so he can get himself traded to another organization at the deadline, and he's just been so bad that I don't think anyone even wants him right now with his 6.98 ERA in the season. Now, do I think that Sandy and the Marlins will have a big performance today? I do. Do I think they'll be able to hit Quinn Priester? I do, and I would take the Marlins as the dog at the +110 odds. Yet again, no action for me in this one. Other spots I felt better today, but I do like the Marlins in this spot. They have been fantastic as of late, and I do think you have to continue riding that train. So I would take the Marlins in this spot, J-Bo. Next game we're being requested is going to be the Royals and the D-backs, JD. I have an official play on this game. Pitching for the Royals is Chris Bubich. Bubich is 6-6 on the year with a 2.25 ERA. And pitching for the D-backs is Erod, Eduardo Rodriguez, 3-4 with a 5.13 ERA. JD, what did you like anything in this spot? Do you have an official play here?
No, this is almost exactly like the last game. I could once again on this one, I could make points to back either team. but both of them come down to ultimately there are reasons why I don't trust either team. As far as actually like Erod goes, man, having to lay a price with him, it doesn't matter who's on the other side. It's just tough for me to lay any type of juice with actually him on the mound. And as far as the Royals go, like I said, I like just don't trust them currently.
Mm-hmm.
And I just can't back them. This is basically like a pick 'em price, and that's where I have it priced at. So whenever I can make a case for actually both sides, it's just an easy pass.
I respect it. Good time for me to take a sip of coffee. The last right as you finish talking. I'm on the Royals, guys. It's an official play. I do think the Royals are the sharper side here. I do think they will have a big performance here. Bubic is by far the better pitcher, and Erod is terrible. I think a few of these Royals players will be able to take him deep tonight. The weather is going to be 102 degrees at first pitch. 102. It's going to be hot. The ball's going to travel. One of these pitchers gives up a ton of hits and homers. The other one has done a better job of keeping the ball in the park. The one who's done better is the Royals pitcher, Chris Bubic. The one who's done worse is Erod, Eduardo Rodriguez. So, all that being said, I'm going to be all over the Royals. Here's another good way to look at it. Bubic has pitched 96 innings this year, guys. Erod's only pitched 72. Erod has given up more than double the amount of home runs as Bubic, and Bubic, like I said, has pitched 24 full more innings than him. More than double from Erod. With it being this hot, the ball's going to carry. I do think the Royals are definitely the right play in this spot. It is an official VIP play for me. All right, JD. We got another game here from our guy Joe, who wants us to go over the Dodgers and the Astros. Let me pull this up here. And by the way, nobody wanted us to talk about the Subway Series. Granted, I don't have a play in that game. I know JD doesn't either, so don't even ask us. But I did think you guys would want to hear about that. So a little feeling off here. I thought that's definitely a game the viewers would want. So let's dive into this game.
I told you, man. Nobody.
You're right.
What's that?
You're so right. And I was shocked. I was like, bro, everyone's going to want to be talking about the Yankee game. 3 o'clock today. Subway Series. Mets. 2 dog shit pitchers. What are we taking? That's okay. That's okay. We don't have to talk about it. Let's go over the Astros and the Dodgers. Pitching for the Stros is Lance McCullers. McCullers is 1-3 on the year with a 6.61 ERA. On the other side, you have JD's favorite player in baseball, Ben Kasparius. Ben Kasparius is 6-2 with a 3.97 ERA. JD, you backing your nephew, Ben Kasparius, of the Dodgers today? What do you got?
My guy, Big Ben. He has actually been pitching pretty well.
Yeah.
This would simply be a Dodgers spot for me, except I'm actually just priced out. As actually like as far as a parlay piece, if you like really wanted to actually play them, there's fine. But I just don't, as far as real value, I just don't really see any there. But it would definitely be Dodgers or pass.
Yep. So I'm on the Dodgers in a parlay today, guys. I will give you the full parlay. Dodgers and a team I'm so happy to bet again. A team that I missed. The Toronto Blue Jays. Welcome back to the AlphaDog VIP card. And that is parlayed with the Dodgers at a plus 155. So I have a big parlay today. It's the Dodgers, it's the Blue Jays, and yet again, you can get the odds at a plus 155. JD, any other games you want to go over today before we go over some best bets and get the hell out of here and enjoy the 4th of July? And shout out Thomas. We appreciate you, bro.
I'm actually gonna, as far as on Twitter and in the Discord, I'm actually gonna post my full card there. So if you're in the Discord or either on Twitter, you're actually gonna see them all there. I think we went over most of them because I just tried just to go ahead and hit those games.
Hold on one second here, JD. I am currently pulling up our Discord. Where did you put them, in the free plays chat or the general chat?
I have not put them in there yet.
Where should I put mine, in the free plays chat or the general chat?
In the free plays.
Well, another reason to be in the Discord, guys. I just put my entire. Well, I didn't yet. Hold on. Now I did. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 play VIP card is all in the MoneyBall Metrics Discord for free in the free tab.
Love it.
Me too. Let's win now.
And actually, mine's going to be in there right after the show, guys. Yeah, in the Philly game, we went under in the first 5 there. The Cubs game, first 5 team total over. We talked about the Tampa Bay over. We talked about the Tigers, and we talked about Pittsburgh. So yeah.
So you mean I got to hit the thing and then we do the thing?
Yeah.
Let me hit the thing and do the thing. Hold on. time for our best bets for Friday, July 4th. Happy birthday, America. But before we get into the best bets, as you guys know, our best bets are sponsored and powered by Player Profit. By now, you guys know what Player Profit is. It's a unique opportunity where you can take one of their challenges. If you pass the challenge, you get funded to gamble with their money, and you get a portion of the returns. Guys, what's better than gambling with someone else's money? Make sure you guys take advantage of Player Profit and use code MBM to get 10% off your challenge. JD, let's go over the best bets of the day.
Let's do it. Let's get our best bets in here. We are on Player Profit right here now, as you can see. Do you know what you want to do?
What is the current line on Reds Phillies under, and what's the current line on the Pirates Marlins under? Or Mariners, I'm sorry. Pirates Mariners.
Reds Phillies is under 8 at minus 107.
Reds Phillies, yes, that done. That's exactly what I want.
Okay. Do that. I'm going to do 107 to 100. You did an under, and I don't want to go with that same game under, so let's I'm going to take that Rays Twins over 9.5, guys.
There we go.
Going to play to win 100 there also.
Love it.
Back to the dashboard. So there you go, guys. There's the best bets today. Once again, mine is that Twins and the Rays over 9.5. And Alpha's going with that Phillies and Reds under 8 full game. And I also like that first 5 under also. So we're all over the under there.
Absolutely love that. Absolutely love that. By the way, how is our streaming platform not giving us like Born in the USA or some kind of July 4th song that we can play in here? A little disappointed about that they don't have that for us, but we will survive. JD, what are you doing for the 4th of July? I was just going to wait. Get a little dramatic pause there.
Going to grill out and be out on the boat. So
you going to post pictures shirtless on the boat for everybody in the Discord? Is that another benefit of being in the Discord? The pick and pick package. You get multiple types of picks in the Discord today.
I'll post something.
I will be very much looking forward to that picture, JD. Everyone out there, genuinely, we hope you have a fantastic 4th of July. Go eat a hot dog. Go eat a cheeseburger. Maybe a little macaroni salad if you're into that. I know I am. Enjoy a couple beers if you're into that. I know I am. Maybe a couple shots. Maybe some other things, JD. Who knows where the day is going to take us?
Who knows?
But I hope everyone enjoys the hell out of it. It's one of the most fun days of the year. Hope you're all with family, friends, combination of both, and have the best day possible. JD, what do you have to say for the people before we get the fuck out of here?
Yeah, guys. I hope everybody has a great July 4th. Just remember, guys, don't drink and drive. Pass out in your front yard.
Amen. Seriously, don't drink and drive.
Seriously.
Big against that.
Yeah, guys. I hope everybody has a great day and everybody stays safe. And we will catch y'all back here on Monday.
We'll be back on Monday at our normal scheduled programming. JD, as you always say, baby.
And yeah, while we are eating those hot dogs, while we are eating those hamburgers, while we are drinking
cheeseburgers. Everyone better have a cheeseburger, no hamburgers.
Maybe even, anyway, yes.
How many blunts are we taking down, JD? That's the question everyone wants to know today. How many blunts you taking down on the boat?
Probably a few.
No, I'm gonna be with you. Bro.
Definitely a few. But But while we are doing that, let's cash some bets and let's fucking win.
Let's fucking win, baby. We're gonna circle the wagons. We're gonna win them all. And we'll be back on Monday, back to our normal scheduled programming. We appreciate every single one of you. Enjoy the 4th of July. Peace out.